There was a little girl, and she had a little curl right in the middle of her forehead. When she was good, she was very, very good. But when she was bad, she was horrid. 6 little mice sat down to spin. Pussy passed by, and she peeped in. "What are you doing, my little men?" "Weaving coats for gentlemen." "Shall I come in and cut off your threads?" "Oh no, Mistress Pussy, you'd bite off our heads." There was a crooked man, and he walked a crooked mile, and he found a crooked sixpence beside a crooked stile. He bought a crooked hat, which caught a crooked mouse, and they all lived together in a crooked little house. Dr. Foster went to Gloucester in a shower of rain. He stepped in a puddle right up to his middle and never went there again. Have you seen the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Oh, have you seen the Muffin Man who lives down Drury Lane? Oh, yes, I've seen the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Oh, yes, I've seen the Muffin Man who lives down Drury Lane. The farmer's in his den, the farmer's in his den. E-I, E-I, the farmer's in his den. The farmer wants a wife, the farmer wants a wife. E-I, E-I, the farmer wants a wife. The wife wants a child, the wife wants a child. E-I, E-I, the wife wants a child. The child wants a nurse, the child wants a nurse. E-I, E-I, the child wants a nurse. The nurse wants a dog, the nurse wants a dog. E-I, E-I, the nurse wants a dog. We all pet the dog, we all pet the dog. E-I, E-I, we all pet the dog. Polly, put the kettle on, Polly, put the kettle on, Polly, put the kettle on, we'll all have tea. Sally, take it off again, Sally, take it off again, Sally, take it off again, they've all gone away. Girls and boys come out to play, the moon doth shine as bright as day. Leave your supper and leave your sheep, and sleep and join your pretty fellows in the street. Come with the whoop, come with the call, come with the goodwill and not at all. Up the ladder and down the wall, a penny loaf will serve us all. You find milk and I'll find flour, and we'll have pudding in half an hour. There was an old woman tossed up in a basket 17 times as high as the moon. Where she was going, I couldn't but ask it, for in her hand she carried a broom. Old woman, old woman, old woman, quoth I, where are you going up to so high? Thus she replied, and this was her answer, to brush all the cobwebs off the sky. Wee Willie Winkie runs through the town, upstairs and downstairs in his nightgown, calling through the window, crying through the lock. Are all the children in their beds? It's past 8 o'clock. Hickory-dickory-dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1, the mouse ran down, hickory-dickory-dock. He had a little nut tree, nothing would it bear, but a silver nutmeg and a golden pear. The King of Spain's daughter came to visit me, and all for the sake of my little nut tree. I skipped over water, I danced over sea, and all the birds in the air couldn't catch me. Ladybird, fly away home. Your house is on fire and your children are gone, all except one whose name is Anne, and she crept under the frying pan. Tom, Tom, the piper's son, stole a pig and away did run. The pig was eaten, Tom was beaten, Tom went crying down the street. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow, and everywhere that Mary went the lamb was sure to go. It followed her to school one day, which was against the rules. It made the children laugh and play to see a lamb at school, and so the teacher turned it out, but still it lingered near, and waited patiently about for Mary to appear. Why does the lamb love Mary so? The eager children cry. Why, 'cause Mary loves the lamb, you know, the teacher did reply. I love little pussy, her coat is so warm, and if I don't hurt her, she'll do me no harm. So I'll not pull her tail nor drive her away, but Pussycat and I will sit quietly and play. She will sit by my side, and I'll give her some food, and Pussy will love me because I am good. 3 little kittens, they lost their mittens, and they began to cry. "Oh, mother dear, we sadly fear that we have lost our mittens." "What, lost your mittens, you naughty kittens? Then you shall have no pie." "Meow, meow, then you shall have no pie." The 3 little kittens, they found their mittens, and they began to cry. "Oh, mother dear, come here, for we have found our mittens." "What, found your mittens, you good little kittens? Then you shall have some pie." "Purr, purr, 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 then you shall have some pie." The 3 little kittens put on their mittens and soon ate up their pie. "Oh, mother dear, we greatly fear that we have soiled our mittens." "What, soiled your mittens, you naughty kittens?" And they began to cry. "Meow, meow," and they began to cry. The 3 little kittens, they washed their mittens and hung them out to dry. "Oh, mother dear, come here, for we have washed our mittens." "What, washed your mittens, you good little kittens? Now hush, hush, I smell a mouse close by. I smell a mouse close by." The man in the moon came down too soon and asked the way to Norwich. He went by the south and burned his mouth while eating cold plum porridge. 2 little bluebirds sitting on a wall, one named Peter, one named Paul. "Fly away, Peter, fly away, Paul. Come back, Peter, come back, Paul." "Pussycat, Pussycat, where have you been?" "I've been to London to see the Queen." "Pussycat, Pussycat, what did you there?" "I frightened a little mouse under her chair." Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are, up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. In the dark blue sky you keep, watching over while I sleep, for you never shut your eye till the sun is in the sky. And the traveller in the dark thanks you for your tiny spark. He could not see which way to go if you did not twinkle so. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are, up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky, like a diamond in the sky. Pat a cake, baker's man, bake me a cake as fast as you can. Prick it and nick it and mark it with B, and put it in the oven for baby and me. As I was going to St. Ives, I met a man with 7 wives. Each wife had 7 sacks, each sack had 7 cats. Each cat had 7 kits, kids, cats, sacks and wives. How many were going to St. Ives? The Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts, all on a summer's day. The Knave of Hearts, he stole the tarts and took them clean away. The King of Hearts called for the tarts and beat the knave full sore. The Knave of Hearts brought back the tarts and vowed he'll steal no more. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such fun, and the dish ran away with the spoon. Yeah, we go round the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Yeah, we go round the mulberry bush on a cold and frosty morning. This is the way we wash our face, wash our face, wash our face. This is the way we wash our face on a cold and frosty morning. This is the way we clean our teeth, clean our teeth, clean our teeth. This is the way we clean our teeth on a cold and frosty morning. This is the way we go to school, go to school, go to school. This is the way we go to school on a cold and frosty morning. This is the way we do our lessons, do our lessons, do our lessons. This is the way we do our lessons on a cold and frosty morning. This is the way we go out to play, out to play, out to play. This is the way we go out to play in a cold and frosty morning. Goosey, goosey, gander, where shall I wander? Upstairs and downstairs and in my lady's chamber. There I met an old man who would not say his prayers. I took him by the left leg and threw him down the stairs. Ride a cock horse to Banbury Cross to see a fine lady upon a white horse, with rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. She shall have music wherever she goes. Simple Simon met a pieman going to the fair. Said Simple Simon to the pieman, "Please let me taste your ware." Said the pieman to Simple Simon, "Show me first your penny." Said Simple Simon to the pieman, "Indeed, I have not any." Simple Simon went a-fishing for to catch a whale. All the water he had got was in his mother's pail. Simple Simon went to look if the plums grew on a thistle. He pricked his finger very much, which made poor Simon whistle. On the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me a partridge in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the third day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 4 collie birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fifth day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 5 gold rings, 4 collie birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the sixth day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 6 geese a-laying, 5 gold rings, 4 collie birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the seventh day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 gold rings, 4 collie birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the eighth day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 8 maids a-milking, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 gold rings, 4 collie birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the ninth day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 9 drummers drumming, 8 maids a-milking, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 gold rings, 4 collie birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 10 pipers piping, 9 drummers drumming, 8 maids a-milking, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 gold rings, 4 collie birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 11 ladies dancing, 10 pipers piping, 9 drummers drumming, 8 maids a-milking, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 gold rings, 4 collie birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 12 lords a-leaping, 11 ladies dancing, 10 pipers piping, 9 drummers drumming, 8 maids a-milking, 7 swans a-swimming, 6 geese a-laying, 5 gold rings, 4 collie birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man's snoring. He went to bed and bumped his head and couldn't get up in the morning. The lion and the unicorn were fighting for the crown. The lion beat the unicorn all around the town. Some gave them white bread and some gave them brown, and some gave them plum cake and drummed them out of town. Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye, 24 black blackbirds baked in a pie. When the pie was opened, the birds began to sing. Wasn't that a dainty dish to set before the king? The king was in his counting house, counting out his money. The queen was in the parlour, eating bread and honey. The maid was in the garden, hanging out the clothes, when down came a blackbird and pecked off her nose. 3 blind mice, 3 blind mice, see how they run, see how they run. They all run after the farmer's wife, who cut off the tails with a carving knife. Did ever you see such a thing in your life as 3 blind mice? Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Up Jack got, and home did trot as fast as he could caper. He went to bed and wrapped his head in vinegar and brown paper. The grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill, and he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up, and when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. Hot cross buns, 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns. If you haven't any daughters, give them to your sons. 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns. Old Mother Hubbard, she went to the cupboard to fetch her poor dog a bone. But when she got there, the cupboard was bare, and so the poor dog had none. She went to the grocer's to buy him some tea, but when she got back, he was climbing a tree. She went to the hatter's to buy him a hat, but when she got back, he was chasing a cat. She went to the tailor's to buy him a coat, but when she got back, he was milking the goat. She went to the butcher's to buy him some meat, and at last the poor dog got something to eat. The dame made a curtsy, the dog made a bow. The dame said, "Your servant," the dog said, "Bow wow!" London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Build it up with wood and clay, wood and clay, wood and clay. Build it up with wood and clay, my fair lady. Wood and clay will wash away, wash away, wash away. Wood and clay will wash away, my fair lady. Build it up with bricks and mortar, bricks and mortar, bricks and mortar. Build it up with bricks and mortar, my fair lady. Bricks and mortar will not stay, will not stay, will not stay. Bricks and mortar will not stay, my fair lady. Build it up with iron and steel, iron and steel, iron and steel. Build it up with iron and steel, my fair lady. Iron and steel will bend and bow, bend and bow, bend and bow. Iron and steel will bend and bow, my fair lady. Build it up with silver and gold, silver and gold, silver and gold. Build it up with silver and gold, my fair lady. Silver and gold will be stolen away, stolen away, stolen away. Silver and gold will be stolen away, my fair lady. Set a match to watch all night, watch all night, watch all night. Set a match to watch all night, my fair lady. Suppose the man should fall asleep, fall asleep, fall asleep. Suppose the man should fall asleep, my fair lady. Give him a pipe to smoke all night, smoke all night, smoke all night. Give him a pipe to smoke all night, my fair lady. Suppose the pipe should then go out, then go out, then go out. Suppose the pipe should then go out, my fair lady. Then we must set a dog to watch, a dog to watch, a dog to watch. Then we must set a dog to watch, my fair lady. Suppose the dog should run away, run away, run away. Suppose the dog should run away, my fair lady. Then we must chain him to a post, to a post, to a post. Then we must chain him to a post, my fair lady. Baba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. 1 for my master and 1 for my dame, and 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Lavender's blue, dilly-dilly, lavender's green. When I am king, dilly-dilly, you shall be queen. Call up your men, dilly-dilly, and set them to work. Some shall cut corn, dilly-dilly, and some pull the cart. Some shall make hay, dilly-dilly, some shall thresh corn, while you and I, dilly-dilly, keep ourselves warm. This little pig went to market. This little pig stayed at home. This little pig had roast beef, but this little pig had none. And this little pig cried, "Wee, wee, wee, I can't find my way home." Higgledy-piggledy, my black hen, she lays eggs for gentlemen. Gentlemen come every day to see what my black hen doth lay. Sometimes 9 and sometimes 10, higgledy-piggledy, my black hen. The farmer went trotting upon his grey mare, bumpety-bumpety-bump, with his daughter behind him, so rosy and fair, lumpety-lumpety-lump. A raven cried croak, and they all tumbled down, bumpety-bumpety-bump. The mare broke her knees, and the farmer his crown, lumpety-lumpety-lump. The mischievous raven flew laughing away, bumpety-bumpety-bump, and vowed he would do it again the next day, lumpety-lumpety-lump. Tea-Botter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will make my butter better. So she bought a little bit of butter, better than the bitter butter, and she put it in her batter, and the batter was not bitter. So 'twas better. Betty Botter bought some better butter. Little Tommy Tucker sang for his supper. What shall we give him? Brown bread and butter. How will he cut it without a knife? How can he marry without a wife? Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Hush-a-bye, baby, on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough bends, the cradle will fall, and down will come baby, cradle and all. Ding-dong bell, pussy's in the well. Who put her in? Little Johnny Green. Who pulled her out? Little Tommy Stout. What a naughty boy was that, to try and drown poor Pussycat, who never did any harm, but killed all the mice in his father's barn. Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row, 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 and pretty maids all in a row. This is the house that Jack built. This is the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the cat that killed the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the dog that chased the cat that killed the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the cow with a crumpled horn that tossed the dog that chased the cat that killed the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the maiden all forlorn that milked the cow with a crumpled horn that tossed the dog that chased the cat that killed the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the man all tattered and torn that kissed the maiden all forlorn that milked the cow with a crumpled horn that tossed the dog that chased the cat that killed the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the priest all shaven and shorn that married the man all tattered and torn that kissed the maiden all forlorn that milked the cow with a crumpled horn that tossed the dog that chased the cat that killed the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the cock that crowed in the morn, that waked the priest all shaven and shorn, that married the man all tattered and torn, that kissed the maiden all forlorn, that milked the cow with a crumpled horn, that tossed the dog that chased the cat, that killed the rat, that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the farmer sowing the corn, that kept the cock that crowed in the morn, that waked the priest all shaven and shorn, that married the man all tattered and torn, that kissed the maiden all forlorn, that milked the cow with a crumpled horn, that tossed the dog that chased the cat, that milked the rat, killed the cat, that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. So she gave them some broth without any bread, and kissed them all quickly and put them to bed. 10 green bottles hanging on the wall, 10 green bottles hanging on the wall, but if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'd be 9 green bottles hanging on the wall, 9 green bottles hanging on the wall, but if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'd be 8 green bottles hanging on the wall, 8 green bottles hanging on the wall, but if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'd be 7 green bottles hanging on the wall, 7 green bottles hanging on the wall, but if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'd be 6 green bottles hanging on the wall, 6 green bottles hanging on the wall, but if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'd be 5 green bottles hanging on the wall, 5 green bottles hanging on the wall, but if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'd be 4 green bottles hanging on the wall, 4 green bottles hanging on the wall, but if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'd be 3 green bottles hanging on the wall, 3 green bottles hanging on the wall, but if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'd be 2 green bottles hanging on the wall, 2 green bottles hanging on the wall, but if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'd be 1 green bottle hanging on the wall, 1 green bottle hanging on the wall, but if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'd be no green bottles hanging on the wall, no green bottles hanging on the wall, no green bottles hanging on the wall. Oranges and lemons, say the bells of St. Clement's. You owe me 5 farthings, say the bells of St. Martin's. When will you pay me, say the bells of Old Bailey. When I grow rich, say the bells of Shoreditch. When will that be, say the bells of Stepney. I do not know, says the great bell of Bow. Here comes a candle to light you to bed. Here comes a chopper to chop off your head. 1, 2, buckle your shoes. 3, 4, knock on the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, a big fat hen. 11, 12, dig and delve. 13, 14, maids a-courting. 15, 16, maids in the kitchen. 17, 18, maids in waiting. 19, 20, my plate's empty. There were 10 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and the one fell out. There were 9 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and the one fell out. There were 8 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and the one fell out. There were 7 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and the one fell out. There were 6 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and the one fell out. There were 5 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and the one fell out. There were 4 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and the one fell out. There were 3 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and the one fell out. There were 2 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and the one fell out. There was 1 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So he rolled over, and the one fell out. There were none in the bed, and the little one said, good night.